In this NBA 2K25 video, I'm going to take you through the city and show you in detail where you need to go, what you should be doing. This is actually going to be somewhat of a tutorial on top of everything else. Just going to look at the menu real quick. There's an event. This is going to be the event area. And man, they got some really special events going on this year. You're looking at Old Town Flyers, a 2015 tribute remastered, which we're going into first because it's not going to be here too long. It's going to come every season. They're going to have a remastered map for the first 3 4 seasons. And man, oh man, what a special time. Before we get into that, there's a squad finder, which I'm not going to do, but I'm going to show you. Basically, you can pick how many players you want to pick up, what type of play style you want to do, will have a mic or not, and then your overall, which is cool because it sticks to where how high you are right now. And then it tells you if you're casual, hardcore, all that stuff, and affiliation as well. Really nice feature in my opinion, and I love it. So now we're gonna go to the the portal, and you're gonna see Old Town for the first time ever. It looks special, and personally, a lot of memories here. Um, Good times, the way they evolved over and over. And just for me, the courts were easy to just navigate, and that's what I loved most. You can see the city. I mean, it really looks amazing. You see the smoke, like that's special. And you come over to the water, and you're good to go. I want to just talk about parks in general while I do this quick tutorial. Parks are pretty straightforward, okay? There's threes, there's twos, and then of course they'll have like a random rec where you can go in, no squads, and just jump into matches with other people. Fortunately, people do kind of team up and go to the no random zones and no squad zones and end up teaming up and still getting in together. But try to avoid that if you're just in there random. Not just try to make some friends, man. I always tell people, like, you're playing a game with other people, try to connect with them. Get it? Sometimes even myself when I'm streaming, I just want to hang out. But do that and you should be good. But this is just a special area. Wanted to start off with this as a tribute, and every time the season comes, this will come out. I'll do a little quick tour. You can see the train going by, which is amazing. Just overall, it's just beautiful. Get back in there. And now I'm going to step out and get back to the city and give you a true rundown of what the city has to offer. This city is, to me, one of the best in recent years, because I'm going to go to the map and just show you why I think so. So the city is basically the NBA center right here. This is the stadium for your team. And then it's a strip, and it has the two affiliations. To me, that is top tier, perfect. Okay. And before we take the physical tour, I just want to kind of give you guys a rundown on some of it. We have the track right here. It's racing, which we're going to get into. And you want to try to do that if you want to get some extra VC. It's very important. There's actual, if you want rep, there's courts right here. You can see these courts actually give you 25% extra rep. So you can go in there and try to get some rep. Of course, the stores, and then all the game modes, which we're going to go take a walk through. Yeah, this is the track. This is where you go to race. They did a dedicated center, which is interesting. Then the parks that I said are pretty much 25% extra rep. So if there's no events going on, you can go in there, and I think that's going to be stacked for the first time this year. That's going to be overloaded with players that basically want to get those goods. There's things back here on this side, like the Barclays Center. See right here, you have the Art of Shooting, you have the Barclay Gym. Those two are places to upgrade your characters, getting yourself the hot zones, all that good stuff. It's a lot of good stuff. I got videos probably for you. This is the one place that I do want to go to. I'm going to show you guys, but I just wanted to make sure you know that area as we go forward. The NBA stadium, that's where you're going to be playing your official My Career games. And it's going to get interesting this year because I feel like, you know, they're taking it to another level every time. All the stores, we're not going to bother with the store portion of this guide because that's not going to help you get better. Practice facility, go in there, get your job done. Hey man, take your time before you play any games. Just always take your time is what I feel best. Then you have starting 5. This is a game mode. I think y'all know what that is. 5-on-5, but you control only your player, My Career player, which I thought was interesting. Oh, Pro-Am, they actually have private matches, and I love it. And they have everything that you need in here, your own little gym to shoot around like they did before. And then they got Ante Up. I do want to go into Ante Up because I'm allowed, and it's new. People have been asking for this, man. I want something a little bit different, and it does look different. You know, it's nothing crazy, but what else can you do when you talk about basketball? It's just some hoops. They got guys out here betting. I love it. It's a fun time to get in here and just competitively play. Stage is all right, man. I've seen a lot of bad players in there, man. I don't know. People call it comp sometimes, but it's a lot of wannabes in it. No offense. But then you have the theater. This is the best place for just casual play. You jump in for matchmaking. You can see these are the modes that are in there. No squads, 3-on-3, 1-on-1, tough buckets, 3 dribbles max, make it, take it, 12 seconds. That's wild. Oh my. Then they have quick game, 3-on-3, plus 2-on-2, and 1. And I love this place. Every week they have these. I'm gonna start doing updates for that for you guys. Theater, rundown. That's pretty straightforward, but yeah, that's cool. And then they have these if you really need some information and help.
We are here at the theater.
One of the only.
One of my favorite places to play.
Oh, mine too, Shake.
We're not gonna listen to all of them because I'm doing a tutorial. They try to steal my job. But yeah, that's the thing. Then you have My Court. This is the best feature when it comes to personalization. You can get in here and then just practice. You know, practice makes perfect. If there's something you specifically want to do, like 1-on-1, 2-on-2s, 3-on-3s, best out of 10, everything. And then you can invite some friends as well. The best part about this is that I can change the difficulty sliders. So it's the city, pro-am, the rec, or rank 3-3. Personally, I like it at rank 3-3 because I feel like that's the most competitive. So I recommend you to go into that. By the way, I just made this build for this video. How do I get out of here? There you go. So, top tier stuff, most important, and it's a cool feature in this place. You can do the Learn 2K where they have a lot of tutorials, which we're not going to do right now. It lets you kick back into playing your NBA game instead of having to travel. You can go upstairs, not really much up here, but you can go upstairs, play some pool, imaginary pool. Fine. But I love it as far as the actual gym that's necessary for all of us wanting to practice or get one-on-one games. I personally like one-on-one games. And so now I want to talk about what is my favorite new feature, and I don't know how you guys feel about this. Not everybody's gonna appreciate this. I personally absolutely love it. It is called Proving Grounds. Okay, looking at it right here, it has Jordan, which makes perfect sense. This Proving Grounds is basically the rank mode for NBA 2K25. It's the first official real rank mode that we've gotten. I know Pro-Am had a little bit similar, but just look. got 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, or 5-on-5 rank mode. And I'm curious how this is going to turn out. I think there's going to be certain modes that are more popular than others, but I think this should be everybody's home. You want to create a esports competitive scene, and this is like the people who are not like professional players. And in that mode, so much to talk about. I'll have a video about it because it is literally the thing I'm most excited for. Rec, you guys know I go in there all the time. This year we're gonna do rec with viewers and have some fun doing that. And when I talk about affiliations, the quick thing you want to learn is this year it doesn't matter which affiliation you pick. It really doesn't matter. And the reason I say that is because you're gonna get the same rewards for both. And I think that's cool. You get everything equally from what I've learned so far. But this is the elite area. Maybe get it for the aesthetics. If you're into pirates, you can come up in here and check out all of these courts. You can see there's a 2s over here on the right, and then the 3s over there. And I want to kind of just open this up. You can see more or less how much this is right here. They have a special court up top where you can go into the boat, and then they have the one. And this looks all right, man. I'm not into pirates that much, but I love Chris Manning. He's just a sweet guy, you know. And he's a baller, you know. He loves basketball, so gotta respect that. And so for me, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure how I feel right now. But check it out for yourself and make your decision on which. I haven't picked yet. I haven't even made a build. By the time I'm making this video, the game's barely out. So, but that is very cool. And then they have a bunch of, like I said, the shopping stuff. I'm not here to talk about shopping, but have all this stuff that you can do if you want. But for me, it's all about basketball. I'm gonna stick to it. And then Rise as well. Rise is actually, to me, visually better. Has like Transformers in there. They're not officially Transformers, but they're mechs, giant machines. And this just looks better. It looks cooler. And I might betray Chris Manning. Curious how he feels about that. But yeah, besides that, this one is a little better. Honestly, I'm not really into these outrageous things. You know, I prefer like realistic places that I played in, like Venice Beach, Rucker Park. I've literally played hundreds of hours in those areas. And so, but yeah, you go in here, there's gonna be double rep, there's gonna be rep rewards, there's tons of stuff, like for example, this right here. When you're really ready, go ahead and you get your daily spin and all that good stuff. It's possible, man. It's up to you. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick Shakedown and betray Chris Manning, just because of the color scheme.
MP, what's up, bro? You
I'm sorry, Chris. I'm just gonna skip this because.
All right, Shake. I'm in.
All right, you made the right decision. Yeah, man. But if you're just looking to get your feet wet, you can head over to the casual court first.
Yeah, we'll try that. Again, I haven't played one match yet. So I joined this. I feel a little bad because I love Chris, but hey, man, do what you gotta do. All right, so we're gonna do this daily spin. Hey, man, this will be the most insane thing to record this video, no cuts, and get 1 million BC. Oh, just a banner. But hey, it's okay. But yeah, so that's the rundown, just to kind of give you all the quick breakdown so you can understand how it all works. Again, one thing you want to do after you pick your affiliation and all that stuff, go into the event center for the next couple days, and then, you know, start figuring out what mode you want to play. I forgot to mention the actual things on the left, like the street courts. There's a bunch of them right here, and they're pretty much everywhere. You can see the green ones that are just out. Those are street courts, and basically there's tournaments. You can basically upgrade, and you can co-op with other players. It's a very good feature in my opinion. But that's the rundown. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. We had a good time checking it out. To be honest, if you watch this whole thing through, it's my first time officially in here. Okay. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. We got actual guides, tips and tricks, and all that good stuff. I just wanted to do a full tour of the city. I did pick rides. Don't tell nobody, man. Just pick whatever one you feel best. I've just picked it because visually it's better. I'll see y'all there, man. Step on the court and hang with me. We got build guides, we got dribble guides, shooting guides, all in the channel. Enjoy. See you there.